What's up, witches? It's me, the Lunar Priest, Cheyenne. Today we're talking about the Wheel of Fortune. I really want to finish the major arcana here on my channel. I have a whole playlist on my channel dedicated to me explaining each individual major arcana card. We're finishing up this series very soon. I have a few more left to do before we move into the minor arcana. So if you're interested in learning more about tarot, there's plenty of free resources on my channel, on my blog, on my website. I have a whole entire course about working with the tarot. And as always, I like to give the disclaimer that this video, along with any video that you see or any resource that you see that has to do with something mystical, the tarot, and anything really, is meant to be used. It's a tool. It's to help you self-reflect. It's to help you prepare. It's never to hinder you or irritate you. So if there's something that I say in this video that doesn't resonate with you, just leave it right where it is, because there's so many teachings on anything of the occult realm that why waste our time holding on to things that don't resonate with us, that don't feel right for this time of our life, if you know what I mean. And I always like to say that just because there is such a wide variety of understanding of the tarot. It's such a complex historical tool that we've been using. So naturally, as a witch myself, what I'm about to say about this card is a culmination of things that I've studied and experienced, my own personal relationship to the card. So everything might not resonate for you, but if it does, please take it along with you on your journey. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So the Wheel of Fortune card, I like to zoom out first of all and take note that it is a major arcana card. If you're familiar with the tarot, you know that the minor arcana, it's basically a regular playing card deck. It's about everyday experiences, things that are here and gone, day-to-day life lessons, right? Whereas the major arcana can represent a bigger energy that we've been working with and will continue to work with. It's going to be thematic, if you will, throughout the circumstances in this chapter of our life. The good news is Wheel of Fortune tells us a little bit of a story of regeneration and revolution and evolution, if you will, because when we look at the numerical story in the tarot, we're at card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 1 and the 0. So reading left to right on that number, we're starting with a 1. We have an idea of who we are. We are capable. There's a new beginning. We've finished up things of the past. We've cleared karmic energies that no longer align with where we're headed. We've tied up loose ends. We are prepared. We have a beginner's mind. There's opportunity ahead. And that is enhanced when it is followed by the 0 in number 10, because the 0 holds this frequency of divine femininity, that womb space of the universe. This idea that from the void, from the nothingness, comes an extreme opportunity to create anything that we desire, that we want. Whatever we are willing has a magnified sway on where our life is headed. So when we combine that 1 and that 0, it's intense manifestation energy, opportunity, new horizons. There's an element of unknown ahead of us that promises change and, again, abundance, prosperity, of not just like on the material sense, but an abundance of ability to make perspective shifts that we need to call in the things that feel almost dharmic or karmic or whatever you want to call it, you know. And the Wheel of Fortune itself also has imagery in it that shows a wheel, right? The turning of the wheel. Evolution is not a straight line, it's more of a spiral. So when we return through the cycles of life, there are similar themes. We've seen this space before, but somehow we've grown, we've gotten bigger, we have more knowledge. We have this understanding about the territory that we enter into, whether that be the territory of the workspace or our love life or our emotional interior terrain. Like, whatever we are evolving towards, which the surrounding cards of the Wheel of Fortune can kind of give you hints about what parts of my life are these changes taking place in. Where do I have the room to grow is kind of the key question in the Wheel of Fortune card. So with these changes comes the requirement of kind of taking an inventory, grounding. We've kind of been doing that work. When the Wheel of Fortune comes up, we're noticing more about the people, the key players and elements of our life at hand, and what we have in our toolbox to work with to kind of craft this new understanding or this new opportunity to be. The Wheel of Fortune promises a level of change and growth that we haven't yet experienced, but it may have something to do with tying up the remnants of any destruction that has come when you had to make a big change in the past. You know, if you did some internal self-work, you've been going to therapy, you had a difficult ending of some sort recently, the Wheel of Fortune kind of says, hey, I've recognized all of the determination that you have towards your own growth, and I want to offer you a loving hand to grow beyond the pain, and not only that, but to reframe the narrative so that you can become more of a key player in your success. And that's affirmed by the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, the planet. Now, I like to say that Jupiter is kind of like the fun god. Out of all of the planets, it tends to reward us in a very unique to us way. Whereas like Venus, yes, there's a lot of lust and desire and beauty and luxury at hand. In Jupiter, there's this bigger than life energy, right? Jupiter rules Sagittarius and is corresponding to the 9th house. This idea of beyond the horizon. It's not about who's right in front of me. It's about the languages that other people are speaking. It's not about going to school every day. It's about the possibility of a degree in higher learning. It's about learning about all of the cultures of the world and creating one unique understanding fit just right for you. So when we take that kind of tone, that dialogue in consideration with the Wheel of Fortune, there is going to be expanse and knowledge coming your way that you wouldn't have otherwise had if it weren't for the opportunities at hand. If new people come in, a new job, a new group, a new hobby can lead you to bigger things than you could have really even imagined, and in turn kind of expand your peripheral vision beyond your own personal experience. There's kind of a humanitarian ability to see beyond your own box that you've been in, and in turn hopefully break some of those glass ceilings and walls that have maybe held you back in the past down. The Wheel of Fortune is overall a very positive card, and though it may not always be graceful, as the wheel can spin fast and there's always chance at play, there is something about trusting the divine in that process. There's something about whatever it does land on, whatever opportunity has arose in front of you, it's going to lead you to where you were meant to be, even if it doesn't feel like it at first. There's nothing to prepare for per se either. It's all about having this open mind and ability to trust that where you're headed is better than where you've been when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune arising. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, and like the video, and until next time, I'll see ya. Bye!